Hi guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. If you're new here, just welcome. My name is Melissa and I do true crime on my channel. I know that did not post on Monday and I do apologize. It was just a lot going on Monday, and I don't know if y'all saw my last video, but I did say that if I don't post on certain days it's because I just going through some of my mental health is just not with me. It's not cooperating with me, so I have to take care of myself. But I'm hoping that to start Monday I will continue with Mondays. I'm gonna be talking about I'm gonna be doing the whole month of January. I will be doing, hold on guys, let me look for it because I have the paper. I'm gonna be doing unsolved family murders, so y'all just keep an eye on that. So subscribe and hit that bell so you can be notified every time I upload a new video. So today is another missing case of a child, and these is of the brothers, and they're called the Skelton brothers, and they've been missing. So let's go ahead and just start with the video, and let me tell y'all this story. So like I said, this is going to be the story of the Skelton brothers. They've been missing for 11 years, and it's just like heartbreaking. When I saw the story, I knew I had to talk about this. So what happened to the Skelton brothers? Thanksgiving marks 11 years since the Michigan boys disappeared. Okay, so Thanksgiving marks 11 years since the Skelton brothers were last seen. Andrew, Alexander, and Taynor would be 20, 18, and 16 respectively this year. The boys, Andrew 9, Alexander 7, and Tanner 5, spent the holiday with their father, John Skelton, in Morkin, Michigan in 2010. Their mother, Tayana Suvaro, was supposed to pick them up from her ex-husband the next day. However, she stopped hearing from John Skelton, so she went to his house. He wasn't home because he was at the hospital after he broke his ankle. According to the National Center for Missing and Exploring Children, he told the hospital workers that he injured his ankle while trying to commit suicide. Police were able to get into his home, where they found the house destroyed, but the boys weren't there. John Skelton is accused of changing the story of where they were while he was at the hospital. He said that they were with friends before telling an investigator that the boys were given to an unknown woman. He also told the police that he gave them up to an underground group that would keep them safe. Phone records helped police place John Skelton. The day after his boys were last seen, he had been in Markini earlier November 26, 2010. According to Michigan State Police, he went to Ohio. His phone pinged in Ohio, about 20 miles from his home, was shut off, and then pinged him back in Marquardt about 2 hours and 15 minutes after he left Michigan. Search parties looked for the boys, but they haven't been found, and John Skelton hasn't told anyone where they actually are, if they are even still alive. Aside from his story of giving them in unknown to people, John Skelton is currently in prison at the Ball Army Creek Coronation Faculty in North Shore, Michigan. He has not been charged in connection with the disappearance of his son. However, he was sentenced to 10 and 15 years in prison for an unlawful punishment. According to the National Center for Missing and Exploration Children, Thanksgiving Day 2010, it wasn't the first time John Skelton took the boys from surgery. John Skelton was accused of taking the boys out of school 2 months before their disappearance. It's alleged that he said he was taking them on a trip to Florida where his parents lived. John Skelton and Suarez discovered after this, and Suarez was granted custody of the boys and just before they disappeared. John pleaded no contest to 3 unlawful punishment charges and was sentenced to prison in 2011. Last year, he was denied parole, and this year he did not appear at parole hearing. Correction Department spokesman Chris said Skelton didn't give a reason for skipping the hearing. This means that he will likely have to wait another year to try to be paroled. If he's not granted parole, he will be released in 2025. Several age progression photos had been released to show what the Skelton boys may look like now. The most recent photos was released by National Center of Missing and Exploration Children last November, showing what the boys may look like at 19, 17, and 15. From the left to the right, Tanner, Alexander, and Andrew Skelton, and anyone with information is asked to call Michigan State Police, which I'm going to put the number in the description below. Is 517-636-0889, or the National Center for Missing Exploration Children at 1-800-843-5678. If you know anything, call those, and don't forget you can stay anonymous. To be honest, when I heard this case, I think I saw a show. I think it was in 48 Hours. He did it because he wanted to hurt the mom. He took those boys, and I really pray and hope that they are alive. And I hope that they don't think that their mom left them or abandoned them and she got a new family. No. He did it because he wanted to hurt her. And what way to hurt her is by taking his kids away. I'm sorry, sir. Your butt is in prison, first of all, because you need to be there. Can you just tell this mom where her kids at? Like, do you even love your kids? You know what? Let me not say. No, I don't know. But I think that he's doing it because he wants to hurt her. But sir, you're hurting yourself for being in prison. That's what I don't understand. Like, I don't understand what you're doing. Tell this mom where her kids is, and just let it go. Let her go. And I really hope that somebody knows something. If you know something, say something, even if it's the smallest thing, because you just never know. And like I said, you would call these numbers. I'm gonna put them in the description below. I'm not putting no pictures. You could just go to the missing. Just search them up, and they'll have pictures of how they look now. But it's just so sad, and I don't know how. I just cannot imagine the pain that she's going through right now, not knowing where her kids are at. And I hope to God that one day he wakes up and he decides to finally tell her where her kids are at, because I think when it comes to a mom hurts when she doesn't have her kids. A mom does not sleep right when she doesn't have her kids, and it just really sucks. But I will see y'all on Monday with the new case. Don't forget to subscribe and hit that bell so you can be notified. See y'all.